this evening.
So, no, you don't wish to speak? Okay. Heidi Lanke from 525 South 28th Street.
She defer unless there's time.
Okay. Ralph Knudsen from 2550 Edgewood Place.
My name is Ralph Knudsen. I live here in La Crosse. I'm speaking actually for Carol Jenkins. She was unable to speak in regards to the issues about the marsh, so I was asked to speak for her. I want to let you know that my wife and I recently moved here just in April, and one of the things that really attracted us about La Crosse is the uniqueness of this city and its remarkable ability to have a city with river, bluff, and marsh as part of the environment, integrating a lot of recreation and quality of life here. Makes it a really unique place. And one of the things that I'm speaking to is the concern that the city should defer final actions on negotiation until after having had an opportunity for hopefully a public hearing on the Section 404 court hearing on the marsh. And that's for two reasons. I see the city's interests are in floodplain preservation and also in preserving the marsh for its aesthetic or recreational value. The floodplain would lose about 7.2 acres, 0.28 acres, which is equivalent to about 7.28 million gallons of floodwater impoundment by virtue of putting up the second rail. Now, the issue is that there has been a growing amount of flooding happening here. Since 1995, there have been about 15 floods, 5 of them major. There doesn't seem to be any indication it's going to diminish. There's already been evidence that some neighborhoods in the city, especially along the railway line and in this impact area, have had a significant increase in costs of flood insurance, such that it's become increasingly problematic for people who live there. They can't, some of them, even really add to their property because of this. This is going to have an impact on property values, and once again, it's going to have an impact on tax base. The other issue is that once this marshland is lost, we already heard mitigation for this is not necessarily going to happen in the marshland we have here. So that once that's gone, it's gone. And what impact that's going to have on the absorption of the marsh for further flooding is hard to say, but it isn't necessarily going to be for the best. The other issue is just in the process of construction. There's concerns that have been outlined by Midwest environmental advocates about unresolved issues about management of siltation, chemical runoff, and the rest of the impact on the marsh, just from the construction itself. The other is the issue of marsh damage for stories. La Crosse economy depends a lot on tourism and attraction. I think I've heard a number of 8 to 9 million. And marsh ecology is an integral part of this. It's a real integral part of the whole system that we have here. Spill risks are increasing, and I'll just finish real quick. We are expecting additional oil shipments through here, including tar sands. Spill response will be very difficult. Even if BNSF has boom trucks, the delay might be significant and might have real impact on the marshes that we can't really reverse very well. And so I hate to see the city lose one of its best resources, and would encourage a delay on final negotiations until a public hearing on the marsh. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions for the speaker? Okay, thank you. Bruce Michael from 1105 East Caledonia Street.
But not in La Crosse. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm from Caledonia, Minnesota. I'm here in La Crosse because I used to derive most of my income from this community, and my wife was a music teacher, Jackie Macro, for over 25 years. We spend a lot of money in La Crosse at the hospitals, and do a lot of shopping. The reason I'm here is because I'm involved with C.A.R.S as well as other individuals here. And to me, this whole issue has to do a lot about the whole ecology of the Mississippi River Valley. And La Crosse is a pretty good gemstone of that whole ecology. Amy, show me the deed. She says that they have the property. I want the deed. Show me the deed.
Sir, if you could,
Okay.
if you could please address the council.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have her show you the deed. I don't think you should rush the judgment. I think time is on your side. Burlington Northern is offering you a carrot, and they're hitting you with a stick. The carrot is the blame, the money, the fencing, the underpass, the crossings. The stick is, if you challenge them on the deed, they'll take it away. To me, that doesn't sound like a good neighbor. It sounds like a bully. And you know as well as I do that La Crosse school districts really discourage bullying. As to the speed, Joe, you say that 45 miles an hour is what you are currently adhering to, even though it could go to 60. Are you willing to give a guarantee to the council that fluidity is much more important than speed? Are you willing to promise in writing to the community that you will never exceed 45? If I had a drag strip, I would want to use it if I built it as a drag strip. If I built it for 60, I would be crazy not to use it. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions for the speaker? Okay, seeing none, I have next Mr. Curtis Miller from 609 West Main, Sparta, Wisconsin.